Hajime suddenly lifts Kazuichi onto his shoulders before dropping Kazuichi's head onto his knee. Kazuichi's out cold, but he did go to sleep. Cool. Oh. Good day, good people. Toonlink Day, Year of the Ascent, rising high with your United States Aviator. Welcome back to the Danganronpa Hunger Games, and today, Danganronpa is a game that focuses a whole lot on half-body sprites, so very rarely do you see the shoes! We got your homies with the freshest of kicks today. We got sneakers, sandals, Mary Jane's, which I just didn't know was a specific type of shoe until I went and looked at everyone's shoes. Shoe episode! It's just, it's one of those things where if I stood back and I picked my 5 favorite characters, I'm pretty sure I could not tell you what kind of shoes 4 of them are wearing. It would just be a guess. Let's go through some shoes. Representing Team Sneakers, we have Makoto, Hajime, Kazuichi, and the champ, Yuta. Team Sandals, we have Hiro, Crazy Yoko, Nakamaru, and Tenko. The Mary Janes, we have Chihiro, freaking Sayaka, Chiaki, and Sonya. And as we move on, we got some boots. And in these boots, we have Kyoko, Gundam, Haiji, and Kori in the house. Then we got some dress shoes and heels. We got Togami. We got Celeste in some like some red heeled whatevers. We got Fuihiko, and we have Kotoko in like some boot heels. It's like part boot and then the bottom part is like heel. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then we have Team What Are Those? And Leon is wearing some strange shoes. Nagito's shoes have like zippers on them. Himiko, her shoes are fitting, but I'm still gonna say what are those. Got some real elf-like shoes, which her gimmick, it fits. And then Kaito's just wearing slippers, and I never would have known. Never, ever would have known. Never, not once. I never would have known. That's everyone who's here. So tell me. Tell me first of all, who are your 3 favorite Danganronpa characters in general, and do you know what kind of shoes they're wearing? Could you tell me what kind of shoes they're wearing? That's just something I want to know, and if you can't, go look at their full body sprites, and go look at what kind of shoes they're wearing. Because it's just one of those things where it's like, huh, that's true! And most of the time you see the half body sprites, you don't see the full body ones. So, which team are you rooting for? Which of these shoes categories do you like the best? Do you fit into the most often? And most importantly, first, second, and third. It's a singles episode. Secret achievements are in play. Hopefully we'll get some to hit today. And speaking of things to get hit after we look at the comments, some fantastic comments like this one. I like that one. And like this one, there's something else that we need to do. Yuta's here. Which means, even though Chisa's not here, she could get put into this game via screen recording in 3, 2, it is at 10%? Yes it is. Yes it is. Are you ready? Are you prepared for this 10% chance that chaos will rain? Which is honestly not a bad chance. It's rained at 10% before. Will it rain this time at 10%? We all know that Chisa's playing these mind games. She knows. She knows that she can beat Yuta. Yuta knows that she can win this game. She can win this title. But will she have a chance today? No, she won't. No, she won't. As order remains. But that chunk, it keeps on growing and it keeps on becoming more and more menacing. And so, I think we're just ready. I need to make my picks too. Give me the other music. Thank you. Also tell me, do you think secret achievements will hit today? Also tell me, who do you think has the best kicks? I'm gonna go with Kazuichi. His sneakers are the same color as his freaking jumpsuit, and I'm like, I hate it. I don't love the color, but if he wasn't wearing that color jumpsuit, I might fool with the sneakers. So give me Kazuichi for first. Give me Himiko for second. And give me... Tenko? Tenko. Tenko for third. That's my top three. Kazuichi. Do I want to change second? Do I want to pick Sayaka? She does work for me with Avi's Wares and Despairs. I haven't fired her yet. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, give me Himiko and then give me Tenko. That's my top three. Now that I've made my picks and probably appropriately jinxed them, what do I have here that I can use to just shenanigans around? Oh, actually that's super dope. A magic hat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yes, I bet you were wondering. Oh, is there anything in this hat? Well, let me tell you. There's not. In fact, go ahead and look inside. There's nothing. I guess the best way to actually do that is to like push it in like this and show you that there's absolutely nothing inside of this hat. So, as we turn it back inside out, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, well, I'm sorry. There's actually just a lovely scarf. Hold on, this is real nice. Man, I am fooling with this. It's been cold lately, and let me tell you, I am all here for this warmth. Wait a minute. Could this be? Cool. Let's roll this back. How many times were you simulating? You thought it was gonna come out of the head? You gotta do better than that. Expect the unexpected. Like one re-simulate is something that I did not expect. Because that's all that we're gonna do. To see which team has the best kicks in Danganronpa, we just re-simulate. Once. One good time. One good time for the people. One good time for the magic. Are you ready? Let's go on. Let's scroll down. And let's proceed to see what goes on. And as the freaking luminary of the losers, as the tributes stand on their podiums, the horns they doth sound. And so, my horn bearers, if you would please, in your sick kicks, sound the horns. Always a delight. Always a delight. One of those days I'm gonna have to borrow that ocarina from you, Rantaro. Kaito falls into a pit and dies. Yes. Yes, he does. Don't forget. Secret achievements. They're in play. Don't forget. A stray bolt of lightning causes Leon and Tenko to switch bodies. There's been a lot of this season. Kyoko breaks Hiro's nose for a basket of bread. Katoko runs away from the cornucopia. Togami kills Nagito for his supplies. Sonya's hibernation was disturbed by the tributes. A stray bolt of lightning causes Haiji and Yuta to switch. All of this, Yuta, you just can't stop switching bodies with people who are so chaotic by nature. Sayaka attacks Celeste, but Chiaki protects her, killing Sayaka. Now, if that ain't two good girls being just absolutely glorious, then I don't know what it is. It is truly fantastic and amazing and spectacular and delightful. We'll keep going. Crazy Yoko takes a running start and Superman punches Makoto, sending him flying across the arena, but I think he's still alive. Nekomaru runs away from the cornucopia. Hajime grabs a pair of skis. Chihiro runs away from the cornucopia. Gundam receives a vision of him dying brutally at the hands of Kazuichi and Kori. As he sees them approaching, he has this foresight and uses it to avoid dying. Himiko runs away from the cornucopia, and Fuyuhiko finds a teleporter and so it teleports him right behind me, but I know you're not there, Fuyuhiko. I know you ain't. You ain't got the moxie. Okay, well, let's proceed. I was kidding. Day 1. Chiaki's unknown sponsor is Raid Shadow Legends. And let me tell you about Raid Shadow Legends. The number 1, number 2, top 10 Raid Chihiro uses a spell to suck the intelligence out of Sonya, but it fails because there's nothing to suck out. Gundam overhears Yuta and Celeste talking in the distance. What is that, Haiji? Crazy Oko kills Makoto, then revives him as an undead minion. I'll remember that. Kazuichi is happy 2020 is over. Aren't we all? Hajime searches for a water source. Leon embraces the power of positivity, but is that really Leon? Kori eats dirt. Delicious. Himiko gets drenched in honey. Sticky. Kotoko makes a dirt statue. Hiro knocks over the head, so Kotoko decapitates Hiro and uses his head instead. Oh boy. Fuyuko teaches Haiji some fighting moves. Little does Haiji know Fuyuko is teaching him wrong as a joke. As a hee-ha. Hee-hee-ha-ha. A hee-ha. Hee-ha! Tenko makes a wooden spear. Kyoko spends the day making snow angels. That's delightful. And Nekomaru pelts Togami with snowballs and then runs off giggling to himself. We lost a few. We lost 4. 2 from one of those, 1 from the Mary Jane shoes, and 1 team wearing the sandals. But it is a clear delusion for our fallen 4. Kaito, Nagito, Sayaka, Hiro, and we'll see everybody's statuses. 4 from the sneakers, Makoto, Hajime, Kazuichi, Yuta. 3 from the sandals, Crazy Yoko, Nekomaru, Tenko, Mary Jane, Chihiro, Chiaki, and Sonya. So their whole team is still in, as far as I'm concerned. Kyoko, Gundam, everyone else from the boots and the dress shoes and the heels completely in. What are those lost half of their teammates? Leon and Himiko survive. So, I think we can just go on and proceed with the action secret achievement. None of them yet. None of them have hit. So we will keep going as we proceed. 291. Crazy Yoko's ultimate fighting move is fully charged. Y'all better run. Kyoko fiercely shakes up a can of soda and pops a tab, blasting Kotoko in the face with a stream of soda. Gundam loads his shotgun with the physical form of murderous intent. Kazuichi and Haiji have a pose off. Haiji wins, but is that really Haiji? Or is it Yuta? But Celestia, Hiro, Chiaki, and Yuta hang up their stockings on the fireplace, sitting around reminiscing as they take in the... Y'all, it's not Christmas anymore. What are y'all doing? What? Oh, okay. Tenko steals Makoto's first kiss. Makoto washes his mouth out with muddy water, prompting Tenko to kill Makoto. Well, you were being a degenerate male, Makoto. Kori, Fuyuhiko, Leon, Himiko, and Hajime track down and kill oh no, Sonya, oh no. And Togami is hot and bothered because Nekomaru set Togami on fire with a flamethrower. That'll get you hot and bothered. We'll proceed now to day 2. As Kyoko hunts for other tributes, Kori is making Kazuichi angry. Kori is not gonna like it when former champ Kazuichi is angry, when the ultimate pimp is angry. Kotoko sets off an explosive, killing Tenko. Fair. Yuta confesses how much he has come to hate Leon. Leon says that the feeling's mutual. Himiko receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I'm sorry, a mysterious man dressed as a wizard who's still unknown. Could it be Hajime? He hasn't found his wizard robe. Who is this disguised as Hajime? Find out next time. Maybe. Haiji spends the day making angels in the snow. But is that Haiji? Celeste spots Chihiro in the distance and runs over. However, as she gets closer, she finds out that it's just an exact replica of Chihiro made of snow. How chilling. Fuyuhiko, Gundam, and Chiaki get into a fight. Chiaki triumphantly kills them both. Might be a Chiaki day. Nekomaru doesn't want to live on this planet anymore. Hajime socializes with some ice fairies, and Crazy Yoko investigates the school grounds looking for clues. We lost another 6. We've lost 10 in total. How many people do we have? Do we have a classic size of 24? Do we? I think we do. First and foremost, we lost 6, a clear delusion 4. Makoto, Sonya, Togami, Tenko, Fuyuhiko, Gundam. And as we see everybody's statuses, 4 per team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Yeah, we have a classic size game of 24, which means there's only 14 people left, which is wild and crazy. But that means it's only 4 more until your saving grace picks, and all of my picks are still alive? No, Tenko's gone. 2 of my picks are still alive! Fingers crossed for them. But we'll see if that remains. Are your picks still alive? Are they still doing okay? Will they be doing okay after this proceed? Because there's been no arena event, there's been no feast. But there will be chaos. Are you ready to proceed? Let's do it. Night 2. Chiaki rests in a fruit tree. Crazy Yoko violently shakes the tree to retrieve some fruit. But it also causes Chiaki to fall on top of her, killing them both. I did just say that it might be a Chiaki day. It won't. Celeste asks Kyoko, "Who are you?" Kyoko responds, "Death." and kills Celeste. Oh, Celeste. Yuta and Nekomaru build an igloo for shelter. Himiko receives milk supply from an unknown sponsor. Chihiro sets a few more traps before returning to camp for the night. Haiji, Leon, and Corey sleep in shifts. Katoko try to set up a trap. Unfortunately, she ends up trapping herself. Kazuichi and Hajime ask Hajime to help him go to sleep. Hajime suddenly lifts Kazuichi onto his shoulders before dropping Kazuichi's head onto his knee. Kazuichi's out cold, but he did go to sleep. GTS. Let's proceed to day 3. Corey goes nya to annoy Leon. Leon stabs Corey in the chest, and I think that takes us to our final 10. As Chihiro fishes, Himiko and Kazuichi decide to bake some homemade hot-shaped cookies together. Yuta attacks Kyoko, but Katoko protects her, killing Yuta. That's the champ out of here. Hajime throws a knife into Haiji's chest. That's Haiji out of here. And Nekomaru puts on a bikini and puts it on. It's quite revealing. No, that's not the right simulator for this. That's fine though. Yeah, you can wear it. Go ahead and do your thing. We'll proceed. We lost another 6. Which means we're at your final 8. Correct. Which means after this clear day limit, 4. Chiaki, Crazy Hyoko, Celeste, Corey, Yuta, Haiji. We'll see everybody's statuses. We'll see the teams. The sneakers, the sandals. Nobody's team is completely out actually. So good on everyone for having at least one person make it to your saving grace picks. It's the final 8. And the final 8 consists of Hajime and Kazuichi carrying on for the team of sneakers. Nekomaru, the lone survivor of the sandals team. The Mary Jane still have Chihiro. The boots still have Kyoko. Dress shoes and heels still have the tag team agent of chaos, the master of the dark arts, the preseason princess, a lot of accolades low-key, Katoko. What are those? Still have 2 members, the only team. Never mind, the first team also had 2 members. I can remember things. Leon and Himiko. Make your picks. 8 remain. First, second, and third, you know how to make them. After you like and subscribe, because that's what you gotta do. That's what you always gotta do. Always. And go to your comments. Edit your comments. Do what you gotta do to your comments to make sure that your saving grace picks are known, because you could make some fantastic saving grace picks. Like I'm about to make. I got Kazuichi still for first. Don't add me. Give me Himiko for second. She's gonna move up, and then give me It's a toughie. Chihiro for third. That's my top 3. That's who I'm going with. And I know, you might be saying, oh no, one of my saving grace picks is an AV saving grace picks, and I know you must be sweating up a storm, but I'll tell you what. Maybe you should be, because I haven't had good picks this time, but you know what? Hajime, Kazuichi, Nekomaru, Chihiro, Kyoko, Katoko, Leon, and Himiko all still have their hearts beating at the fantastically quick pace, because it has actually been a pretty swift game, to be completely honest. The same pace as that of a samurai woman. Are you ready? Are you setty? Do you like spaghetti? I hope so, because it's time to get into the action. We'll proceed to night 3. Leon starts a dance party. Kazuichi, Chihiro, and Hajime join in. A good time was had by all. Katoko decided it was a good idea to nosedive a bear and preparing for hibernation. The horror. Oh. Nekomaru says a swear word. Sounds about right. Kyoko covers Himiko's ears. This might be one of the most fitting versions of this trio that's ever happened. Maybe so, we'll proceed. We lost 1, but now it's time for the feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Chihiro decides not to attend the feast. Nekomaru severely injures Himiko and puts her out of her misery. Leon tries to convince Kazuichi that there are, steamed hams are homemade. Kazuichi doesn't buy it, so Leon kills Kazuichi. Oh. Well, that's my pick. Oh, that's 2 of my picks. Chihiro, you're still in. You're still in there. Hajime stabs Kyoko in the back with a trident. We're down to your final 4. Yeah, Chihiro, Nakamaru, Leon, and Hajime could all end with a proceed. It does not, as Nakamaru finds a yeet ball. On day 4, Chihiro pushes Leon off of a cliff screaming, "Punch Club forever!" to the heavens, and Hajime tries to spearfish with a trident, which means we are down to Nakamaru, Chihiro, and Hajime as your final 3. But first, we lost 5. And those 5 came so close to victory, so close to being on that singles bracket. But instead, they face a terrible turnabout. 4. Kotoko, Himiko, Kazuichi, Kyoko, Leon. And so, that leaves us with 3. You see everybody's statuses. Hajime with 3 KOs from the sneakers. The sandals still have Nakamaru, and the Mary Janes with Chihiro. Just taking a peek at these secret achievements. They haven't hit, but they still could. It is a battle for Hajime, Nakamaru, and Chihiro. Hajime, former tag team champ, trying to be a singles champ. Nakamaru hasn't won in ages, and Chihiro, just coming off of the high of winning that title, losing it in a controversial match, now wants another shot at it. I don't know who it's going to be, but I can tell you that Hajime, Nakamaru, and Chihiro are all caught in what we like to call crises of fate. Are you ready? I'm ready too. Let's go ahead. Let's keep on. Let's keep on keeping on. We'll proceed. It's the final 3. It could all end as I click proceed. It does not. It does not. Hajime and Chihiro, however, just settle their dispute over an intense game of rock, paper, scissors. Nakamaru gets a hold of AB's soundboard within the hour. Why do you gotta do this to me? That's why, you see what, I don't even play the copyright. You're a foolish fool. I can't believe you. Within an hour, you're struck down for the copyright. I can't believe you. We'll proceed. All 3 still remain. But not anymore. It's the start of day 5. Chihiro spends time making a snowman, finally stepping back to admire their work when they're done, only to have Hajime run up and rugby tackle it to pieces. Who would do such a thing? As Nakamaru falls into a pit and dies, unfortunately, we're down to your final 2. Which means after this terrible turnabout 4. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Terrible turnabout 4. Nakamaru. We'll take a peek. We don't really need to take a peek, but I can tell you it's 2 folks. And interestingly enough, 2 folks who lost their titles at the start of the season. Hajime lost the tag team titles. Chihiro lost the Champion of Champions title. And thus, this spells good news for the both of them. One of them could come out on top, become a member of the singles bracket. Will any of these secret achievements hit? It's unlikely at this point, but still possible, technically. Yeah, still possible. One of them is still possible. 2 of them are technically still possible. But more importantly, I have to ask you, just between Hajime and Chihiro, who do you think it'll... No. Who will it be? Hajime, who found his ascended form, came through, and with Taka, won the tag team titles only to lose them at the start of the season. Fusion Haas. Hajime. Or, well, the ultimate, one who ascended long ago. One who took the title, brought us into this new year with a good boy as champion. Chihiro. Will he take the win? It's a battle between Hajime and Chihiro. Who do you got? One of them will go on to fight at the end of the season for the title. Lo and behold, I don't know who it's gonna be. But I know it'll either be Hajime or Chihiro. Hajime or Chihiro. Hajime Chihiro, Hajime. Chihiro. Actually, it is. As Hajime, I don't know why. Who said it was a good idea to do that? Hajime decided it was a good idea to nosedive a polar bear preparing for him. Did you not see how it went for Katoko? It went bad. But it didn't go bad for Chihiro because let me tell you your winner. Rocking those Mary Janes. Chihiro takes the win and moves on to the Season 7 finale. You can't be mad at it. Chihiro, good boy, all around, coming back for that title. Got another win. Ultimate. What can you say about this? Let's proceed. Let's see what happens. Chihiro wins. That's all I gotta say. It's a good time. It's a good time for everybody. Hajime in second. He was so close. The Sneakers Gang almost won. I am actually Sneakers Gang. Super duper Sneakers Gang, especially out of everything that's here. Nekomaru took third. That was your top three. Leon in fourth. Kyoko in fifth. Kazuichi in sixth. Himiko in seventh. Katoko in eighth. Haiji in ninth. And your champ Yuta rounds off the top 10. Low-key, if you gambled on Yuta, he's been a safe bet pretty much all season, except for give or take one episode, I think. He's been a safe bet every time that he's appeared. Has he been a safe bet every time he's appeared? Has he been in the top 10 every time he's appeared this season? Who knows? We'll scroll down and see everyone who's left. Team Mary Jane's won, which means that was Chihiro. That was freaking Sayaka. That was Sonya. had to like give that one, and then I had to come back with it. And it was also Chiaki, of course. Those four claimed victory, and Chihiro moves on for them in the, go ahead and bring it up now. The Season 7 finale bracket. Chihiro, congratulations. Good for you. Good job for you. Could you finish this season the same way you finished last season? I don't know. You could. You might. Let's go on. Let's proceed. Let's see what happened. It started with Kaito, the luminary of the losers. Some things never change. Poor Kaito. And it all ended with Hajime deciding it was a good idea to nosedive a bear preparing for hibernation. That's still a mistake. Don't, if you see a bear, don't go near it. Avius safety tip of the day. Chihiro wins with what? One kill? Yeah, with one KO. Almost a passive victory. Chiaki, Hajime, Katoko, and Leon all had 3. They were the major hitters this game. Nekomaru with 2. Everyone else with 1 or less. We will proceed. The Mary Janes, the sneakers, and the sandals. What are those in fourth? The boots and the dresses and the high heels are in last. We'll go back to the reaping. Congratulations. Team Mary Janes. Rock those Mary Janes if you got them. Didn't know they were a type of shoe, but once I looked it up, I think it's also called like doll shoe or something, dollhouse shoe or something, I don't remember. But you know what? They look like they could be comfortable. They look pretty neat. That's fine. Good on you guys. Congratulations. And, ladies and gentlemen, that's all she wrote. That's all the time until tomorrow's tag team episode, which is... I don't remember the gimmick. I know I set up the roster, but I don't... Oh, I remember what it is, actually. I remember immediately. Since we did shoes today, I was like, oh, we'll do this tomorrow. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, stay classy. Year of the Ascent, Toon Link Dave, United States Aviator, Toodaloo, Fly Crew. Thanks for watching.